The game starts. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card. Haha! Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Just you wait.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. Opponent's quartet. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card. Haha! Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific!
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. No, you don't? Again?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Next time.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. Very well. Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh, no.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh, no.
Opponent asks for a card.
Next time.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Exciting! Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh, no.
Game over. Opponent's game.
Yay! This is the most fun I've had in ages.
Ursula. There There you are. She's gone. Where could she be hiding this time? I can see the waterfall out there. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I'm looking for jokes.
Please, no jokes. I have a headache.
I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. Nothing's whispering here. Gotcha. That was the fourth time. Oh, what have you got there? A card? Did you find that in the bushes? I think she's headed back to the town hall. What a cutie. If I stay here reading for too long, they'll close up and kick me out. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. I ought to talk to people who like jokes. The building collapsed. Looks like someone just... This is scary. The whole town fits on any bird. I wonder if...
Whoopee! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? When was the last time you were in Anya's cafe? Crumbs and leftovers everywhere. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later. Nasty breath. Steals my hat. I am Emmett
I better
Milana
wait
plus
before I do
O'Donnell.
that.
I've won multiple awards for excellence in the field of kleptology. Nobody steals from me. And where did that midge bait get to now? I've been waiting up here in the tree all night long, and no one has come. They wouldn't dare do that on the Emerald Isle. What does the pipsqueak want there, anyway? He
No,
isn't up to
it belongs
facing
to the little
moody
man in
weather.
green. I think I have to get up there if I want to have a real conversation. They smell earthy. I like mushrooms a lot better like this than in Mum's salads. Ugh. The pumpkins here are incredibly big. On the other hand, I have been talking to mice and my size. Nailed up. Nobody... What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of... I hear a fine sound. Very, very... like someone flicked the glass. That won't work.
I am Emmett Milana plus O'Donnell. I've won multiple awards. Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? A couple of nights ago, I dreamt of a curious tree. It stood in a foggy clearing. A raven was there too. But it was really nice, and we had a really good chat. What a strange tree. I'm afraid I can't take you. Our post office by the river is underwater. It's a good thing I can swim. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later. Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? Most squirrels have been evacuated because of the crows. It is especially dangerous up in the trees. They always used to run up and down the tree trunks. I missed. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
This looks like a little flight of stairs, but the mushrooms will have to grow a bit before I can climb the tree. Then I can investigate why it's snowing up there. Only a hollow tree stump, with nothing in it. But I hear a whistling sound. The wind is blowing through the hollow trunk, moaning and whistling. It almost sounds like a tune. The organ music of the wind, the breath of the forest. How did I come up with that? Don't tell me I'm a poet too. Poet-magician Jerry Hazelnut.
Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? I heard strangers live in the trees to the northwest. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Uh-oh, I think Conrad is still awake. Hello? Mr. Conrad Owl?
No,
Your caramel-colored fur. Just like toffee fudge.
I think he's asleep. Rather boring paperwork. Old, but boring. What's that? Another card. The Great Zaroff, clairvoyant illusionist, coming soon to a theatre near you. Another advertisement for Zaroff. Oh man, it's really dark up here. And cold too. At home, I'm not allowed to climb around on rooftops. At home, I'd be reading comics under the covers with a flashlight now.
I've been waiting up here in the tree all night long, and no one has come. They wouldn't dare do that on the Emerald Isle. If that's where you want to go, then kindly hurry it up. Otherwise, I'll be going through the tree without you. And bring my hat with you, you runt. And I don't run one like you have, you hear?
But how am I supposed to get over there?
Can't hover like decent folk, can you? Pig tree drinker. Then you'll have to cross the branch on foot.
It's way too dark and too high. You can't see where you're putting your feet.
Well, come on, you little extortionist. If you fall off the branch, I'll just gather up the hat while you're seeing stars. After your rake attack on me wee life, you deserve it.
I could get to the tree by climbing over the branch, but it's way too dark up here. One false step and I'd rather not think about it.
So you want to challenge me, do you? Ridiculous. Nasty
A
brat.
new game, a new chance. Opponent asks for a
Steals
card.
my hat.
Almost.
Draw a card. It's your turn.
Emmett Milana O'Donnell. I've won multiple awards for excellence in the field of technology.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there.
And where did that
I'm sure
meat
you've got
get
this
you
card.
now?
Just you wait.
I've been waiting up here in
Draw
the
a
tree
card.
all night long, and no one has
Opponent's
come.
turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card.
Next time.
Draw a card.
Oh
They
no.
wouldn't dare do that on the Emerald Isle.
It's your turn.
What does the pipsqueak want there anyway?
This card. Bet you've got it.
He isn't up to facing
I
the
was so
moon
sure
weather.
that would work.
Draw a card.
Without a hat, my sweet
Opponent's
shamrock
turn.
will catch a cold over
Opponent
there.
asks for a card.
Next time.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. Bet you've got it. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Steals my hat.
Opponent asks for a card.
I am
Opponent
Emmett
asks for a
Milana
card.
O'Donnell. I've won multiple awards for excellence in the field of
Opponent asks for a
technology.
card.
Almost.
Draw a card.
Oh no.
Choose a card.
And where did that
I'm sure
meat
you've got
get
this
you
card.
now?
I was so sure that would
I've
work.
been waiting up here in
Draw
the
a
tree
card.
all night long, and no
And
one
another
has come.
quartet.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this
They
card.
wouldn't dare do that on the Emerald Isle.
Very well. Let's see.
What does the pipsqueak want there anyway?
I'm sure you've got
He
this
isn't
card.
up to facing the moody weather.
Haha. Let's
Without
see.
a hat, my sweet shamrock will catch a cold over there.
This card. Bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Draw a card.
Got a quartet.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card.
Deep breath.
Opponent's quartet. Game over.
Hat.
Opponent's game.
Miserable performance. Tedious tadpole.
I'd better not use the book here.
Hey, no you don't. No.
Why are you standing out here all alone instead of joining in?
Because I have to wait here
What are you waiting for?
for you to finally start minding your own business. When's that going to deliver that plastic cake?
Well then, have a good time. I don't mind being excluded.
Fine.
I hung the clock part over the key. The door is now open.
Hey, you. This is private property. Get out.
Uh-oh.
You sound like just that way.
Now I've got milk. I'd love to throw in a rubber ducky just to see how fast it floats away.
Whoopee! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? I recently saw... Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
So here I am, standing guard, eating nothing but these red berries. Pining for a little pepper cheese fondue. Deprived of an encouraging word from my comrades. And all that, just to make sure that show-offs like you can sleep in peace. So keep your hands off my berries.
Now if I fold it like this, and then... Ta-da! A pot.
Oh, are you going to cook something? What is it?
Let's see.
Not that I need anything. I can manage all by myself. Ooh, now that looks tasty. If that cheese were also seasoned right, well, I might actually be tempted. Oh, that smells so incredibly good. A well-peppered cheese fondue. I bet it would keep me fed for a week.
Would you give me some red berries in exchange?
Berries? Who needs them anyway? Take as many as you like.
If they taste as good as they smell. By now I must have collected enough berries for 4 games at least. The dwarf already thinks I'm a burglar, so I'd better not go breaking into their strong room. Nothing needs to be tapped from there. Nothing needs to be tapped from there. Perfect. Hey, juice is already coming out of the tap. Now I have beet syrup on tap. A mug full of thick, sweet syrup.
Just a sec. Welcome back.
I've heard that the hare family is waiting for a cake.
Yes, yes. They celebrate. Yes, you guessed it. If you find the ingredients, I can make the cake, and you can take it to the hares.
See you later.
Take care. An ingredient for the cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is a handful of sweet red berries, and then some milk and chocolate. An ingredient for the cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is a handful and then some milk.
I bet they just stain and turn to mush.
An ingredient for the cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is some milk. That's an ingredient for the Hare family's cake. Now we have everything, Honeycomb. By tomorrow, I'll bake a pancake-tastic treat, and then you can pick it up and take it to the Hare family. Maybe they'll even invite you to their birthday party, my little meringue.
About the cake for the hair.
By tomorrow, I'll bake a pan, and then you can pick it up and take maybe.
See you later.
Take care.
Oh. Hello, Jeremiah. It seems like you also like to be out and about at night. I love the serenity of being alone in places like this at night. You can hear the whisper of secret stories that are hiding here and there. I have a special story for you. It's about mice and squirrels in the woods. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten. Lost beginnings. And lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost. Your cards have much to tell.
Eight Stories from Mousewood by Matt Kempke. Read the first story.
I love the way this flower reflects the moonlight.
Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? I recently saw an advert for violin lessons. I haven't played the fiddle. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
Hello, Jeremiah. Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? But my old friend the moon has nothing to do with this flood, or with the wild crows that haunt this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the other side of the river? Over there looms the beginning of the sad story for Mousewood's folk. I hope it will have a happy ending.
Isn't there something we can do to help?
That is out of our hands, I'm afraid. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood. It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you've forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? A couple of nights and let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
Hello, Jeremiah. I thought I was alone. So, you also like to stride through the night, moving behind the scenes. That's where I find many of my stories. And I know an interesting one about the grumpy wood dwarves who live here. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you've forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
You again. Have you come back to rub it in again that you helped me? Pah!
What? No.
Good for you, but anyway, thank you. When we're harvesting our dwarf fruits here, you can use our guest bed in the house. Did you hear that, lads? This boy is our guest. Meh! Bah! Bah! They said you're welcome at any time.
I really appreciate that.
Bah! Don't mention it.
Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? I recently saw an advert for violin lessons. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
Hello, Jeremiah. You're still awake? The night air is laden with a certain fragrance. You can almost smell the stories floating in it, and I have already captured one this very night. It took place right here at the house of the Hedgehog brothers. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you've forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Woohoo! Hello, Jenny. You're out and about late. Well, where to? Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. I have a special story for you. Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you've forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost. Oh, hello, Jeremiah. You seem to be something of a night owl. I prefer to write at night. Writing seems to be a lot easier then. In my book, I've written down many a tale. Oh, I think I've got one that you might like. It's a story about a human like you visiting this forest. Would you like to hear it? What a wonderful night. Have I told you how much I love the night?
Wow, the whole town fits on any. I wonder, did I always?
out and about so late? Shouldn't you be home tucked up in bed by now? I prefer to collect my stories at night. And I've only just finished this one. I think it is the last story in my Mousewood book. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten. Lost beginnings and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
Nice web, and no spider anywhere to be seen. It's probably gone to construct a much nicer web somewhere else. That sure looks tasty.
Thank you. Can you take it to the hare family for me?
Sure.
Thank you, my little cracker crust.
Hello, Mr. Hare. I brought the cake you ordered from Anya.
Oh, wonderful. It's about time. Looks like you aren't completely useless after all. Oh, the cake looks good. You know what? I will make a major exception for you. As of today, you can officially take part in our popular hare parties, known far and wide.
Wow!
Well, don't just stand there. Go, join the party.
What a moody fellow. I hope the rest of his family is a little more laid back. Wow, what a party! There sure are a lot of people here.
Birthdays are always a big deal for the Hare family.
But don't the hares celebrate a birthday every day?
Of course! It's perfectly normal in such a big family.
Bottoms up! Who wants to think about tomorrow today? Today is everybody's birthday. Yours too. Here, take this. Bottoms up! Who wants to think of today? Here, take this.
Another one of those cards. Now they can finally serve food at the party.
Oh, at last I can enjoy the party in peace. My younger siblings are insufferable if there's no cake.
Oh, there are presents too. Or rather, a mailbox. Well, the one getting the present seems to like it. Hares. That punch looks really tempting. It smells like blackberries. That reminds me of Mum's tasty blackberry pie. I would love to have a big piece of that right now. I hope Mum's pie won't be cold when I get in.
I've got to tell you a joke.
Love to hear it.
Well, why do...
No, I...
Because... oh, I forgot.
Oh.
But you'll like this one. Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
Well?
Because... I just can't remember punchlines. But I've got one more. A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
I don't know.
Because... I don't know either.
Pity.
If you pass it on, maybe someone will know the answer. Someone with a sense of humour.
I wrote down as much as Jonathan can remember. Those are the jokes as far as Jonathan can remember them. Maybe I can improvise the rest. That punch looks... It smells like black. That reminds me of Mum's... I would love to have a big piece of that. Right. I hope Mum's pie won't be cold when I get in. Ooh, there are the glow nuts.
Aren't they fascinating? The juice they contain attracts fireflies by the score.
I could really use something like that.
Then take one, but be careful. If they burst, there will be glow juice everywhere.
Perfect. The hares really know how to party. Excuse me, but no time. Got to practice. There's a birthday and I'm prepping. Well, hey! I thought you were going to dance this evening.
My poor feet. I gave myself blisters dancing this afternoon. Oh dear. And I was so looking forward to the party.
I thought you were going to dance this evening.
My poor... I gave myself... Oh dear. And I was so looking forward...
1 hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. The mouse used the clock part instead of the key. The door is now open. Uh-oh, they're both still there.
Hey, this is.
Whoopee! Hello, Jenny. Well. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
My coffee's cold. I've got a little present for you.
Oh, what?
What? Why?
Is that a problem?
Of course it's a problem. He has to scold, blaze. This is no coffee.
Oh, some people are so... One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. A couple of drops should be enough.
Really use that at night since I can hardly keep my eyes open. But Anya's cafe is closed at night. If only I hadn't taken on those extra shifts. My coffee's cold. One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee. A couple of drops should be enough. I've got a little present for you. What an aroma.
Brewed fresh.
Oh, yeah. Boing!
He's asleep. These sleeping drops are really strong. I'm starting to feel guilty. Well, who knows? 40 drinks will probably do him wonders. There's a cannon on the city wall, but I can't get to it from here. Now the cannon is pointing at the treetop over the town. Okay, let's see if it works. Wow! I almost hit the big branch behind the town hall. Well, look at that. The glowing stuff from the nut is attracting fireflies from all over Mousewood. How pretty! And the guard is still sound asleep in spite of the noise. One of the post horns that can be used to call Plato. I wonder how he can hear that frog toy from here. Maybe frogs have some sort of super hearing.
Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. You're out and about late. Well, where to? Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Dear Mousewood, my neighbour constantly complains about noise at night time. Please try to be as noisy as possible. He deserves it. Kind regards, Anonymous. Wow! The glowing stuff from the nut is attracting fireflies from all over Mousewood. How pretty!
Do you know how long I've waited? I'm now ancient in a few days. I suppose you fired on the tree, didn't you, brat? Here I was, minding my own business. And then I almost dropped my spoon. Only I couldn't, on account of you stealing it. At least the tree now has a lovely colour. What the weevil do you want in my world, you whippersnapper? I suppose you want to extort your 3 wishes out of me.
I'm a magician's apprentice, and I want to learn a spell.
Give me the hat, and I'll take you along.
I'll keep it until we're over there, okay?
You suspicious boy. All right. Anyone looking for magic in my world comes to me. You simply wish for something.
Was he serious about the wishes? Here it is, size 40B. Oh, an oversized green hat.
High time too. Such long legs, and yet a snail's pace. Put it on, Grandpa. The shamrock's cold.
Say, what is this place anyway?
Well, stick some wings on me. Call me a fairy, my lad. We're in the land of the wafting winds, the dazzling depths of the lovely lakes, of the melancholy musings of the moon.
Oh, the weather is horrid, cold and wet.
That's what I just said, you little shamrock ripper. Wish-pish. Everyone's always after just the one thing. No wonder I stay in hiding. I'm sure you're planning to wish for 5,000 shiny leaf bugs, aren't you?
I get to make a wish. Oh boy.
That's the tradition, and traditionally, it backfires.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
But where would I put that much money?
You're worried about that, but I saw you. You've been collecting odds and ends everywhere you go. Your pockets must be deep, you brackish tea drinker. And you wouldn't empty your pockets for 5,000 leaf bugs. That'd buy you 10,000 bags of jelly beans, 1,000 comic books, or 100 video games.
Sounds great, but actually... what was that you just called me?
Whippersnapper, brat, tater nose, pipsqueak, shamrock ripper, brackish tea drinker, slime slug, junior potato farmhand, miserable midgebait, tedious tadpole.
Oh, right. But I think you included some new ones. I'd rather be a master of my trade, right on the spot.
All right, your wish is granted. You're now a professional, certified, officially distinguished plumber.
What? But I...
You're now a master of a trade. A popular one too. Everyone loves plumbers because they're so useful. 2 more wishes, Junior Potato Farmhand.
All right. In that case... Again, what did you call me earlier?
Whippersnapper, brat, tater nose, pipsqueak, shamrock ripper, brackish tea drinker, slime slug, junior potato farmhand, miserable midgebait, tedious tadpole.
That's it. I wasn't sure whether I heard you right. I wish I'd finished my training already.
Okie dokie.
No, so far I don't feel any different. Actually, wait, there's a tickle. Ooh, could this tickle under my nose be my new power? Yikes! What's that stuck to my face?
Ha-ha! A moustache! Just like a big grown-up who's finished his training.
But I didn't ask for a moustache.
Ha-ha! One more wish, miserable midgebait.
Can you repeat those names you gave me one more time?
Whippersnapper, brat, tater nose, pipsqueak, shamrock ripper, brackish tea drinker, slime slug, junior potato farmhand, miserable midgebait, tedious tadpole.
The more often you hear it, the better it is. Oh no, I would wish I was better at choosing my words.
But of course, that was your 3rd wish.
Mamma mia! Oh, what have you done with my voice?
By my beard, who could possibly be more successful than a plumber with a moustache and an Italian accent.
And that is a mustachio, is itching like crazy.
I warned you, boy. Never make light of a wish, or it's guaranteed to backfire.
Per favore, I'll do anything. I'll return the spoon, the cobalt and the nails. Just to get me back to normal again.
Are you trying to bribe an O'Donnell with his very own property, which you unrightfully pilfered in the first place? You brazen scallywag! Ha! 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 All right then. You and your obnoxious lovability.
Ah, I can breathe again. Thank you for undoing all those wishes.
I never said I'd undo all your wishes. You'd be better off if you remain a plumber, boy. A handful of skills is better than a sack full of gold. Now you've had your 3 wishes, leave me in peace.
Oh, where did he go to this time? The portal is firmly closed, but I need to take care of the little green man. Sounds like a sci-fi movie. Looks like rain. Did you pack some warm clothes, a raincoat and an umbrella? That's what Mum would have said. That itchy red penguin sweater would actually come in handy right now. Reminds me of a gigantic multi-purpose wrench. The kind you use to fasten screw nuts on drain pipes. Oh no, where did that come from? I may not be an archaeologist, but this tower looks really ancient. Funny, I'm sure he ran in here. This flag smells like a dog. How do I know that? We don't even have a dog. Wait a minute, how did that get here? Zaroff. Everywhere Zaroff. There he is. Excuse me?
Oh, by St. Patrick! What else do you want, you greedy brat?
What I'm really looking for is a spell.
You're not going to find any magic here. I'm all out of magic. Can't do it anymore.
How come?
To the corners of me mouth look particularly convinced. You, without a rainbow, I'm stuck here. When I'm in a bad mood, I can't conjure up rainbows, or rain, or anything else.
And what could make you laugh again?
That's no small feat, Tater Nose. It would take something very special to cheer me up. Something very special and shiny. Ha! Holy harps, no! I don't want any presents. There's no point in being given things just like that. If anything, I want to find them myself. Now here's a sight for sore eyes. Is it silver? A tiny silver cup. Goat manure and tater skins. It's as dull as a pot of tar.
No, that didn't work. The trophy isn't shiny enough. I'm going to polish it up a bit. Perfect. Flag disintegrated in the process. Here we go. Oh, what lovely weather we're having out here. My Woodruff lemonade tastes especially refreshing from this, well-polished silver cup. I'll just set it down in this window and look the other way for a bit, totally captivated by the emerald splendor of the landscape.
That's what I see blinking. A wee, tiny, bright, shiny silver goblet. Oh, its beauty is worthy of the Emerald Isle. For all its lies and deception, constant toil and shattered dreams, the world is still a grand old place. Mother! Emmet is coming home.
Stop! I've still got a spell to learn. Oh no, he disappeared again, and this time for good. I can't travel on the rainbow. What do I do now?
There's magic in it, right within your grasp.
But he's gone, and I didn't even see how he conjured up the rainbow.
Your answer lies within the rainbow itself. It will soon dissolve again. So hurry up.
Wow, what colours! It almost looks like I can touch it.
You can. You must touch it.
I thought they were nothing more than an optical illusion.
You just learned your second spell. Through the power of the magic rainbow, you can use it to make rain and help green things grow.
Wow, I'm never going to wash this hand again.
Now go back to the portal. You've learned the magic of this place, so now the portal is open again. But hurry.
What's that? Another one of those cards. I wonder whether the green hat dropped that. It looks like it shows me, together with some dog. How odd. But I don't even remember this. That's weird. I thought they were nothing more than an optical illusion. Wow. Goodbye, rainy green landscape. It's funny, but I think I'm going to miss the little bad hat. It's still night here. Now what? What was that noise?
Jerry, is that you?
Who was that? Did he call me?
Perhaps we will soon find out. But we don't have much time. The second nail has been struck.
The second nail?
Seek the entrance in the next portal tree. You will learn your next spell there. Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. There's a rumor that a fox is roaming the fields of Mousewood at night. It is not from this world.
A fox. Sounds dangerous. Rather boring paperwork. Old, but boring. Just dusty old papers. Hey, a playing card. That looks like... I don't know what that looks like, but it seems to be stuck in the middle of the tree. That can't be a good thing.
Jerry. Well, where to? Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
I wrote down some jokes from Jonathan Squirrel. I made a special note of it.
Fire away.
Why do bees hum?
Obviously, dear listeners, because they can't remember the words.
And why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
For the same reason as me, because the hangover gives them the blues.
Okay. I don't quite get that one.
Never mind.
A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Because with rabbits, 2 is a crowd.
I don't get that one either.
But the audience loves it. You could be a really good co-host.
I wrote down the answers. Now I have 3 complete Mousewood jokes.
Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. You're out and about well. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
I've collected genuine Mousewood jokes.
Well then, good luck. And now, opening for the wonderful Church Mouse Junior, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry! Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's time for a laugh.
We've got our fingers crossed.
All right, well, why do bees hum?
No idea. Why do bees hum, Jerry?
Because they can't remember the words.
Good one. More!
Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice? Because the hangover gives them the blues.
Super! The kid's really good.
You'll love this one. A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Tell us. Come on!
Because with rabbits, 2 soon becomes a crowd.
Brilliant! But you can't tell it to just anybody. Oh, no.
Thank you, thank you.
Jerry, get off the stage. My junior has absorbed this new knowledge like a water nut. He's just as thrilled as the audience. I've hardly ever seen him this fired up about something, and the water trick never got this kind of reaction. Since you've made a great comedian out of Junior and brought me this much closer to my retirement, we'll be happy to give you the water nut. Right, Junior? Junior? Yes, here, please. Take the water nut.
Terrific, thanks a lot.
You'll see, soon my junior will be a big star, and you can say, I knew him before he was famous.
I'm truly, honoured.
Whoopee! Hello, Jerry. You're out and about late. Well, I heard. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Let's see how much this fancy water nut can really hold. The nut took root, but it didn't really suck up a lot of water. I bet that a fully grown water nut tree can suck a whole pond dry, but I can't wait here for years watching the tree grow. Maybe we can provide some help for the little water nut tree. Wow!
That's the right attitude. Dear listeners, Burrower has dug himself out once again in one piece and dry as a bone. We will now continue with our programme. Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening. As always, we'll start off with my favourite music.
Another drop. Another drop. A sticker. Looks pretty comfy to me.
That's Buzzy, the Jewfly. I call him that because he creates a bigger buzz than even I do. Actually, he belongs to the post office, but I've grown really fond of him. But shh.
A blue root.
I got that beautiful dwarf root from the dwarves as thanks for promoting their blue juice on my show. But the listeners at home already knew that, of course.
Oh, smells of wet dirt and grass. Looks like a very large corkscrew. Stylish. Judging from the mailbox, Plato lives here.
It looked like you conjured the rain yourself.
Yeah, well, Uh-oh.
What is it, Jenny? A fox!
What? Who are you?
Cherry, be careful. Don't move. Oh, but my little froggy heart is still racing like crazy. Fortunately, the fox wasn't hungry for either of us.
That was no ordinary fox. Did you see how many tails it had?
I wasn't paying any attention to that, but what a scare. Oh, holy dragonfly.
The fox jumped towards the swamp. I have to go after it. There it is again. It jumped further into the swamp. It almost looked like it was waiting for me. I'm going after it. Huh? Where did the fox go?
Our program is drawing to a close.
You caught me! Alas, now I have to go home.
The fox jumped into a portal. I can't let it get away again.
Folks, you won't believe what I just saw.
So, you finally returned to us, Kitsune. I hope you'll stay a little longer with us this time.
Oh, the fox skipped off. Again. So, its name is Kitsune. But who just talked to the fox? So where am I now? It is very quiet here, as if there are no people anywhere near. Only more of these fox statues. But I can hear a very soft ringing, or chiming. Nothing's happening. Maybe it's because it's made from wood, not stone. Over there, in the bushes, I see something sparkling. I can see a little golden bell hanging there. I wonder if the fox from Mousewood lost it. Another one of those posters. But it looks a little different, and I can't read the writing, but I guess it says, The Great Zaroff. Cute. Ho ho! That is pretty loud. Poor. That is some army of fox statues. Scary. Poor. That is some army of fox statues. Scary.
disturbs my slumber. I cannot see you, but I sense your presence. Stop this cruel din. What my blind eyes cannot show me, my ears will tell me twice, and my nose 10 times. I can smell you, human. Kitsune, is that you? The bright chime of your little bell cannot be mistaken. Your smell gives you away, human. You really thought you could deceive this old, blind fox?
Oh, well,
A human? Deceiving a fox? No, this is precious.
Actually, I'm trying to return this bell to the fox.
Ah, returning her lost property. What a noble gesture. You may pass, but be careful, human. Never trust a fox, especially not one like her.
I find it surprising that you should be kind enough to bid me farewell. Thank you, my beloved.
It was bound to end sooner or later.
Yes, it is the end of warbling birds and green pastures. Instead, it is the beginning of murky waters and empty notebooks.
I have to go.
I know.
Not a trace of the fox. Maybe that lady can tell me where it went. Hey, the fox is right here, but where did the lady go? Ha! At last! Gotcha! Whoa!
Oh, boy! Stop following me around, Jerry. Don't you know what it means when someone is running away from you?
I am so sorry. Do you want me to leave?
No, please. I don't want to be alone.
What happened?
I wish I could tell you, but you would hate me. And there is already more than one human who hates me.
Are you sure they really hate you? That sounds a bit harsh.
Well, how would you feel if someone had broken your heart? Wouldn't you hate them?
I don't know. My heart's never been broken yet.
If you stay with me long enough, I'll break it for you if you want me to.
I think I once saw someone's heart being broken. Didn't look very amusing.
No, humans are so fragile. Not in the least like foxes. We try to make you happy, but it never works out.
This statue once said I should never trust a fox.
But he's a fox as well. At least, that's what he was before. A few hundred years ago, he sold his 9 tails to a demon. So why should you trust him?
So, you, know my name?
Oh, I've been watching you for a while. Over in the other world where we met.
Really?
I'm sorry. I should have introduced myself. I'm Kitsune.
My name is Jeremiah Hazelnut, but my friends call me Jerry.
Jerry. Oh.
I think you lost something.
Oh, please keep it. I would like it if you took it with you, so you'll remember me.
Okay. This is probably a silly question, but what are you? Fox or human?
I'm a fox, but I can change how you perceive me any way I want to.
Really? That's the coolest magic trick I've ever heard of.
You think so? It's not difficult. Just give it a try. Anyone can do it if they know how it's done.
Even me. I'm going to be a great magician, you know.
Oh,
So, you can teach me how to do it?
no. I promised on my parents' honour that I wouldn't teach it to anyone. The foxes here only use it to make people unhappy, but not me. I want them to be happy, but it never works out that way.
For your information, happy is my favourite word in the whole dictionary.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I really can't do it. Unless, do you really want to make people happy? When you succeed in making a sad person happy, then I might believe you.
I once asked Mum how you can make people happy. She just laughed out loud. Would that do?
No, laughter is not enough. Have you ever made someone so happy that it inspired them to do something truly outstanding?
No, not really.
Then come back when you have. I know you can do it.
A bit of a diversion might be nice.
A new game, a new chance. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific!
And another quartet. Let's see. This card. Bet you've got it.
Bonus!
Bonus?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. Bet you've got it. Haha! Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific!
Let's see. This card. Bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Next time.
Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card. I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Next time.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. Bet you've got it. Haha! And another quartet. Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Oh, rats.
Draw a card. Quartet. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. Opponent's quartet. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Well played.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
And another quartet. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Upgrade.
Upgrade?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Almost.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Got a quartet.
That's it.
I win.
My luck has left me. The quiet pond. No, that doesn't cut it. Gloomy pond. Ah!
Excuse me, are you a poet?
Am I a poet? A poet needs inspiration. And she no longer wishes to be mine. Instead, she just broke my heart. My name will fade into oblivion, just like my words and the ink on my paper.
What are you doing here?
Dark water is all I can see. Dark, dark water.
Where did that, inspiring thing go to?
This wretched creature, she used me. A true fox. I was a fool to believe that she and I were in any way alike. Foxes' hearts are broken and filled with pain. The pain transforms into cunning. And the cunning of a fox will break any man's heart.
Are you looking for a new inspiration or something?
I need inspiration. But my spirit remains empty and unmoving. Just like this pond, nothing is stirring. And the same is true for my imagination.
What about the rock over there? Isn't it, exciting?
Your words are just as empty as mine.
Don't tell me I didn't try. Bamboo! As far as the eye can see. Those would make great pogo sticks. No, really, why would the poet keep staring at the pond? I don't get it. There's nothing in there.
Is that a frog I hear? A frog. Aha. No, my inspiration is dwindling again. Is that a frog I hear? A frog. No, my
Are you looking for a new inspiration or something?
I need inspiration. But nothing. And the same.
What about nothing at all? Isn't that,
Your words.
Don't tell me I didn't. I'll come back soon. I promise.
See you soon.
Wait a moment. Yes, I've got it. See the ancient pond. The green frog takes heart and leaps. Sound of the water. Oh, it's perfect. I show you, old fool, you've still got it. The leap of the frog, the parting water. By giving it room, the light overcoming the heavy. And thus my heart as well. The leap of the frog, the by giving it room, the light overcoming the heavy. And thus my heart as well.
I saw what you did for the poet. His poems are truly beautiful, but they arise from his pain. In darkest night that's black and cold, that's where the stars shine brightest. Did you know that, Jerry? That is why I had to break his heart. It always happens that way. But you know what it takes to make others happy. And now I'm going to help you. Look closely, Jerry.
I understand, but how can I do it? All right.
Come on, let's go back to Mousewood. Believe me, this world isn't for you. The other foxes here aren't as nice as me. Also, I want to find out whether someone tried to eat Uli's special treats, and whether Plato finally worked up the courage to speak to Anya.
Wow, how do you know all these things?
You'd be surprised about how much you notice when you change into a statue.
So it was you watching me. I knew there was something strange about those statues.
Yep.
What's the matter with her?
Do you know where we are?
Who are you? Ah,
What did you see? Do you understand it yet?
No.
I wrote a story for you. It might help you understand. Do not be afraid, but be on your guard.
You want me to read that story? What does all this mean?
That's what I'm trying to find out, Jerry.
The Marquis, where are you?
Still in the magician's house. You learned the fox's spell? You did very well. Foxes are a bit of a tricky bunch, but they're also quite fascinating. Don't you think so?
Yes, but what do I do next?
There is a cold tree in the northwest. To find it, you must seek out the treetops. Travelers who are able to walk between worlds are said to have settled there. The tree will lead you to the eternal ice, and that is where you will find your next spell.
Well, all right, but I would really like to go home for a bit. And soon, may I? Hello? Seems like you can't hear me.